G'day everyone, Brian from Prime Cuts Lawn Care, Yass, New South Wales, Australia. It's Wednesday afternoon. I can't remember what date it is, but we had a bit of rain last night, so we had a bit over an inch, which is really great. Everything's wet, so I'm just doing a little bit of maintenance and just checking things out for my own learning for the Toro HDX30. So what you'll see is I've got the cover off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 nuts that are, or bolts, whatever you want to call them, are taken off. I'm going to leave this off from now on because I want to be able to get in and clean things and and just check things out, you know. And when I did lift the cover, this, although it's very fine, was in here near the belt and the belt tensioner and that sort of stuff. So I'm going to blow that out, and then down the back as well, where the I think it's the gauge, sorry, it's the blade engagement cable goes through, and over there there's a bit of rubbish around there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get the air blower in there. It's a little bit grubby in there around the carby, so I'll give that an air hose blast off as well. And then after that I'll just check the blades, see how they are. I've got the new sets of blades, so I'll show you those in a tick. And so I'll just give this a quick blow off with the air compressor and clean it out. But thanks to Peter Stone for his comments last night, I think it was, and that just actually reminded me that I wanted to do this or needed to do it, and I've been meaning to do it for a while. So that's good. So I'll give it a bit of a blowout. Hopefully it won't create too much dust. So that's all good, that's all cleaned out. The belts are all good, but I really just wanted to get in and have a look at that. Remember when I did the fins on the zero turns? When it gets fine like that and it gets moisture in it, it cakes. So you've got to get that up, particularly in the fins on the engine, because you'll overheat it if the air can't get through it. Whereas with here, if it cakes in here somewhere, you're going to have a problem. I mean, I'm going to leave the cover off now. Some people might say, well, what about sticks and all that? Got exactly the same with the zero turns. those pulleys and belts are all relatively exposed, I guess you say, on the top of the deck. But the thing with this is, I'm at the back pushing it or controlling the mower, so I can see what's going on around here, and normally I'll have made sure there's no sticks around in the yards that I'm doing. So the other thing I'll do is in a second I'll grab the blades and show you. So here we are with the blades for the Toro HDX, and okay, here we go. They're Toro 15-inch 3/8 copperheads. They're a mulcher bar blade, and they're made in the USA, so they're actually very aggressive. So pretty impressed with them actually. So I've just got to I'm just going to check the blades as they are now, but I haven't done any of the hours that I've done on my 0 turns, so I expect the blades to be pretty good. So I just checked the blades and they're pretty good. The thing that is actually quite noticeable is where the mulching bits, where they go up, they've come off a bit. You know, you can see where they've worn, but they're still effective, they're still sharp enough. So I'll just watch them over the course of the season, and where necessary I'll change them. So I know this is pretty basic, everybody, but what this enables me to do is to blow it down after every mow to keep it clean. At the end of every day I do the same with whichever 0 turn I'm using. I blow out the air filters, blow out the deck and any rubbish, and if there's any build up under the deck, I scrape it out as well, so it's all ready for the next day. So it's just basic maintenance and upkeep that anybody can do. So that's pretty much my lot for the day. Pretty short and sweet. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you soon. So I made an executive decision, everybody. I'm going to change the blades. Bit messy under there, I'll clean that up soon. So we'll just get the blades off and change them. Got the spares here. See how we go. It's just a bit long. Anyway, see what happens with the torque wrench. Just had to turn that up a bit. Just make sure I turn them down for when they go back on. I'll just leave them like that. Whack him back on. In the key. I'll just do it all by hand at the moment. Just tighten them up. Hand tight. I'll tighten them up in a bit, but they're not too, you can actually see they're a little bit different. See how it's there's an indent there, as opposed to on the new ones they're not. So, and then you can also see that they have dropped down a bit. They're not too bad, I could sharpen them, but I think what I'll do, new season, new blades. Long bulk actually, but that's alright. No dramas there whatsoever. So make sure no cross threading. That's why I like to hand tighten them first. Now I've got my torque wrench here, so I just got to remember where I put it, and it's 60 foot-pound, so I'll actually use it. Just grab it. It'd be very hard to see, and I haven't got my glasses on either, but hopefully you can see that all right. Let's take the sockets off my impact wrench. Wrong way, that way, Brian, another way. Chock of wood. Click. Beautiful. Click. Beautiful. 60 foot-pound they're on, and looking good. So I just get a little scraper. So really very simple. Just need what was it? It's a 16 mil torque wrench type socket, a DeWalt Monster. I did have a breaker bar, but it's easier to use the torque wrench, and obviously the blades. I just grab my scraper. Bit of rubbish in there, and naughty Brian should have done this when it was still damp. So it's always better to do it when it's damp. And all this is just a paint scraper. It's brilliant. All I'll say is very naughty Brian. Okay, mate. Yeah. Good. So, sorry about that. My neighbour Wayne just popped over, just having a bit of a yarn. So, got that all clean, which is good. I'll just, I've got the spray gun here. Some rubbish in there for sure. So that's all a bit better. And just so you all know, it's tilted. So the air filter and carburetor is up the top. The oil drainage is on the other side. So I'll just show you that. Air filter and carby, and then down here is the oil filter, and this is the way I change the oil as well, and that's what's recommended. Tom Davey, you know all about that. So it's turning into a beautiful day, everybody, on Thursday. So be coming up close to 11 o'clock. So I'm just going to go and check a couple of yards. One I know I'll most probably do. I'll use with the ZT2000. I won't show that lawn for privacy purposes, because privacy. But yeah, it's getting busy. I've had a couple of Ventrac customers that I did work for last year contact me, so they're ready to rock and roll. So I should have some Ventrac action coming up over the next week or two. So that's me for the day, everybody. That's my lot. I'll catch you soon.